So one of the hardest pills to swallow when I first started the company is the fact that experience does matter. I think Bigfoot Construction is one of the best companies to choose when replacing impact windows and doors for the fact that we have experience as a remodeling contractor. Before just switching to windows, doors, and roofing, the majority of our business was renovating existing homes. That taught us a lot about existing structures. So when we run into problems on a job site, which can be somebody has hollow block on an opening or somebody has a wood frame structure on an opening, we see that and we're excited about it because we know the answer to the problem. What a lot of homeowners don't understand is that when you're replacing your impact windows and doors, your existing structure matters. And if you run into one of the problems that I mentioned earlier, being that you have hollow block, your framing is damaged, whatever it may be, a lot of companies are just window and door companies. They don't know what to do. So what the homeowner is faced with that they don't know they're going to be faced with is that they need a general contractor to handle this very small job. Now, if you know anybody in Miami that has tried to hire a general contractor in the past for a small job, such as like a single bathroom or a single kitchen, it's very hard to find somebody that's qualified, somebody that's interested. There's a lot of companies. However, there's not a lot of companies that do small jobs. Now imagine you're trying to look on Google for a general contractor that can solve a very small problem in the scheme of things. You know, this isn't a whole home renovation. This is a very small project compared to what a lot of general contractors are looking for. Whereas at Bigfoot Construction, once again, we see these things. We're not scared by them. We know what to do. We know the engineers. We have great relationships with them. It's a very simple process for us, and we can help the homeowners from start to finish. What I've seen in the past, and this is my experience, is that I've been called on by homeowners who hired a different window company, and the homeowners want to hire us separately just to correct some openings that need to be changed. I can imagine what it feels like to be in that homeowner's position where they basically have a piece of plywood covering a window until they can solve this problem. I've seen that problem countless times, and it's unfortunate because, you know, imagine that's your master bedroom, or if that's like your front door, that you cannot install that new impact window, and now you have a piece of plywood secured by Tapcons. In regards to security, Tapcons and plywoods don't give you much. All it takes is a burglar to have a drill and a couple drill bits, and they can unscrew that while you're out at work. So when it comes to modifying openings, structures that need to be reinforced, that's something that's right up our alley. We're very comfortable with. We still have the connections, once again, with the architects. We still have our team that handles those things. So when it comes to running into some of these issues, we have the understanding, we have the engineer. We basically call them and tell them what the situation is. We send them pictures. They'll perform a site visit. They give us a recommendation as to what needs to happen. We apply for that permit. It's a very quick and painless process. The only thing that hurts is the change order. However, it's something that has to happen. When it comes to a lot of companies, unfortunately, and I've seen this, I've served as an expert previously in cases where homeowner pushes against their window, their impact window that's supposed to stop a hurricane from coming in their house, and you can actually feel the window move a little bit because it's secured by basically caulking. And when we've removed that window in the past, we've seen just screws literally hanging there inside the block opening, not attached to anything. Unfortunately, a lot of building inspectors don't have the time to have 30 to 40 inspections a day sometimes, and I've seen even more, to where they can go around window by window and check every single screw that it's actually attached to a structure. Unfortunately, that's the reality we live in, so a lot of homeowners, think that any company can just install impact windows, when the truth is a lot of people are not qualified. They shouldn't be in the business. Unfortunately, there are some companies that just want to get paid and get out of there, leaving the homeowners with a false sense of security when it comes to that hurricane, when it comes to that burglary, that their home is protected, when in reality it's not.